Hey everyone, welcome to this week's EISTIBVS weekly business meeting. This is the last week of Q2, so a few updates here. Give me a second. I'm going to share a window. Give me just a second here. All right. All right. So here's just kind of the agenda going through it, and our OKR progress. So we have completed everything for Q2. For those that see this beforehand, I'm actually doing an OKR review and refresh meeting for premium and VIP members tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. So last week's commitment finalized the EISTIBVS Q3 content plan. That is done. I finished it, and I'm going to share that with you here in a little bit. Also, some updates from last week's commitments. Prepping for the Crossbreed show that one of my other bands that I play guitar in, Seven Factor. We had a rehearsal with a few of the members over the weekend that went pretty well. So yeah, the big wins for this week is the Q3 content plan is finished. Build out full awareness, connection, and promotion phases, and got it mapped out from July to September. I'm going to show that here in a moment. What didn't work and what am I adjusting? Honestly, not a whole lot. There really wasn't anything that fell short, and there was no adjustments needed. Commitments for this coming week. We are doing the Q2 OKR review, and we're going to refresh and publish the Q3 OKRs, and also continue prepping, although it looks like there's a mistake on this one. It's not EISTIBVS that's playing, it's Seven Factor. Let me fix that now. My energy and focus, I'm probably between a 7 and an 8. I've got a few different personal things that are going on that I'm addressing that is kind of hampering some of the progress for this week, but there's a plan in place and it's being addressed, so feel pretty solid. Now, the content plan. We showed this to you guys, so here's the final version. The initial version I saw, it seemed like it was very, very truncated, where the awareness phase was only 1 month, the connection phase was only 1 month, and then the promotion phase in the other. And I actually want to spread that a little bit more. I want to do a whole lot more awareness and connection over that. And also was looking for additional guidance around prepping and scheduling and things like that, and additional content bucket types. So here's the framework. July and August is going to be heavy on the awareness, getting people to stop scrolling, get people to actually care about what's going on, and then connection, building consistency, and giving people a reason to stick around. So what we're creating and why. So here's the different types of content buckets that we have. So we've got these weekly meetings that we're recording. Also going to do more formalized introductions around what EISTIBVS is, why people should care, different philosophy videos and stuff like that. I'm also going to do some behind the scenes studio stuff because there are some studio related work that's happening in this upcoming quarter. So working to make some content around that, especially when there's some song related things that I may capture in my own home studio, when it comes to writing new songs and things like that. But there's definitely going to be some studio stuff with me and AJ in his studio where I'm planning to do the final vocal takes for the songs and the singles. And then more clips and story posts. So repurpose some of the YouTube footage into short form content. And then also journey posts. So honest first person updates, what's working, what isn't, things of that nature. Also, wanted to frame this and kind of get a little bit more strategic about like whether or not, what content will have me face to face like this, or whether it's going to be faceless content and things like that. So here's kind of the different types of stuff I'm planning to do. So no talking head content aside from this. In essence, the project is bigger than just me, and create it as a world rather than just a standard vlog. Do some dark cinematic B-roll stuff that definitely formats or is in the same vein and brand as what EISTIBVS is. Do voiceover of me, my voice over some of these, and doing my own narration, some text overlays, behind the scenes, making it observation only, but never fully revealing all the content. And here's my cadence and channel strategy. So for YouTube, I'm going to do 2 to 3 times a month. I'm going to have weekly meetings, which we have here, intro video sometime this week, and behind the scenes video later in the month. And then for Instagram, it's going to be, reel clips, story posts, behind the scenes stills, journey posts, things like that. 3 times a week. And then Facebook, YouTube cross post on Wednesdays, native journey post, things of that nature. And here's kind of the cadence that it'll go. Also, I build in, I want to spend 1 day a month building out the majority of this content. Of course, there's going to be things where the actual content is recorded in specific days, but taking a single day to actually take all the raw footage and turn it into the content that's going to go out for the month, the following month. And here kind of have the process for that. So first pulling the raw footage, cutting IG reels, write Monday story posts, write Friday journey posts, then schedule everything, and then plan the next YouTube videos. So, and then here it goes a little bit further into the actual, like the week focuses and stuff like that. So, over the next week, introducing EISTIBVS to the world, sharing more about the identity behind the process, some more transparency around production. August, deepen the awareness. So more on the world of EISTIBVS, the concept. Consistency builds expectation. So just consistently putting it out there. Then kind of sharing a little bit, something is being build anticipation. And then September is the connection, moving into promotion. So providing things like the story behind the song that I'm working on, connection around the production process, and then announce the formal release. Yep. Announce so long as the date is confirmed, and then the types of stuff that I will do once it actually the first single goes live. So 1 week out, I'll do a formal announce date, and then on the release day, do some heavy content. Then the weeks after, just sustaining the momentum. So yeah, so just kind of the North Star for this month. It's not about the release; it's about earning the release. So that is that's the Q3 plan. And yeah, that's it for this week. And we'll see you next time.